We talked about death in my previous video. When death happens, what happens? Where do humans go to? Because when we are alive here on earth, we seem to be in the physical and this beautiful, wonderful, extraordinary earth that we find ourselves. Hello everyone, welcome again to Breakage Barriers. If you're new here, my name is Blessing, but you can also call me Lady B. When humans die, as we've learned from the previous video, that it's not the human that dies, but the body that dies. The spirit moves on to another realm. The question now is, when the spirit moves to another realm, where exactly is this realm? Where do humans go to? What realm do humans go to? Some religions say heaven, which is understood as somewhere in the sky. The humans that lived an evil life end up in hell, which is somewhere underneath the ground. But is that really the case? And where is this heaven and hell? Where exactly is it? Can someone give a categorical answer to that? I don't think so. Do I have an answer to that? No. Why? Because I've not experienced that yet. So I don't have a categorical answer to that, but have to go with the information that has been gathered by the ancient African spirituality, which actually makes some sort of sense to the meaning of life and death. But before we go there, the understanding of where we go to after we leave this earth, being a place called heaven and hell, is sometimes considered as an allegory. The spiritual being of every human being is worth pondering on, because it's the spirit that goes to another realm, isn't it? And our spirits are energies that comes in two different forms: the positive energy and the negative energy. So I would rather rephrase the question to, where do the positive energies go to and where do the negative energies go to? Because the way the earth functions is that there are consequences to our actions. So for every positive action, there are consequences, which are good consequences. And for every negative action, there are consequences, which are bad consequences or evil consequences. So the question should be, where do these energies relocate to? I'm going to use that word relocation because it's a continuation of journey to another realm. And as we have it here on earth, there are positive and negative energies at work all over the world. Of course, there's a transportation of these energies to the other realm. Querying this understanding is that, are there battles happening in these other realms between these two forces that we here on earth don't even have an understanding of? So the positive energies are there to put things right, while the negative energies are just there to make things worse. Taking into consideration the teachings of the African spirituality about where we go to after death, that's leaving this earth. When it comes to African spirituality, there's always this talk about divinity, deity, divination, and all that. So you see in some instances where African spirituality is being practiced, there's always this act of getting divination, because people are unaware of the future or what's going to happen to them. they want to get clarity. Hence, African spirituality encourages divination, whereby people seek the divine for clarity in order to take the appropriate steps to accomplishing life in its fullness correctly. So does this life or life after death include transporting to the realm of divinity, embracing the divinity, of course, if you are of a positive energy? Or is it a combination of good and evil? This is what religion cannot give an explicit answer to. But we do have people who have experienced dying, having experienced some sort of transition from this realm to another realm for a period of minutes or probably hours, and are able to trance back to earth to proclaim what they have experienced in the other realm. For example, there are some people who claim that they either died or dreamt and saw Jesus, and some have proclaimed that they saw God, and some parts of some religious book also explain that some of these characters experience God. Those instances we can, kind of get some sort of understanding from those experiences. But the one that majorly makes a better clarification, this transition that we all experience through death, is another world called the spiritual realm. Where this spiritual realm is a mystery, and forever will remain a mystery. Take care now. Bye.